What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm just going to do a really short video. So I had a question on my Rudolph video, the top 5 locations for Rudolph. And the question was basically, well, which is better between light and dark? So I think we can kind of take a look at their skills, and I can kind of give my opinions on that. So the wood, let's just get the wood out the way. So the wood is actually a pretty nice potential farmer, especially for new players. Now the 20% predator is pretty low, but if you're just now getting into the game, or if you have very few wood attackers, and there tend to be very few good wood attackers in this game, we do have the wood incubus right now in the 4-star rebirth during festivals, but outside of the wood incubus and a few others, there are not a lot of very good wood attackers. So he's a pretty good, so the wood one is not terrible. Like we have had some terrible the regular exotics pop up periodically, but he's not terrible. He's actually probably not bad, especially for new players or people who just need a fairly good wood attacker or potential wood farmer. I mean, he's got 100% chance to get a 50% SP boost, and there are very few monsters that actually have that type of morale boost. I think for a long time the Warder Arthur was one of the only ones in the game that actually had a 50% SP boost on his first attack. So you're basically guaranteed to have his bar full within 2 turns. And then if this guy is built on Siphon, he's guaranteed to have he's almost guaranteed to have his bar full after 1 turn, because you will be building him straight DPS because of his 5-star active skill, which is an increase in damage. So this guy, the wood one, is definitely a straight farmer. Now I will be honest, guys, I'm not sure if the 5-star is an AoE or if it's a single target. If it is a single target, then and that's just me not paying attention to the attacks, but if it is a single target, then it will have a higher damage multiplier than the AoE ones. But you do have to remember, this guy, even though he's got some good skills, he is a 3-star, and so his stats are not as good as you would get with a 4-star or 5-star monster. So he is a little bit capped, but I think he is probably fairly useful. Now moving on to our 4-stars, which are the light and dark. So I know a lot of people probably think the light is trash, but I will say that so what she has on her first skill, her 3-star skill, is SP Siphon. And with that, it just says critical hit siphon 30% of the enemy's SP. And the rest of it doesn't really matter. But so the reason she's not, and then her 5-star skill is an 80% stun. Now I will say the reason she's not complete trash is that I actually have a light Verde who also has the SP Siphon skill where she will steal the enemy's SP. They did nerf the light Verde. A lot of people were excited to use her in PvP, but you don't see her there quite as much anymore. But I do use my light Verde, and I use her in TOC on the floor where the light Odin kind of pops up. So the reason she's good there is because especially with the changes that occurred with the light Odin, once she gets her 5-star active up, she's going to heal herself and the entire team, and so it'll go on forever until they just completely wipe your team. So what I do for the TOC floor that has light Odin is I will take my light Verde and I will steal her SP until my other monsters can kind of nuke or finish off the Odin. Every now and then she will still get off her AoE, but the goal is to try and kill her as quickly as possible and keep her HP as low as possible. And the way you keep her HP as low as possible is trying to make sure she's not getting off her 5-star active skill, which will heal her. So the light Rudolph is not total trash, but it is a very niche kind of a use. Like, I don't really use my Light Verde anywhere else, but she is a staple for that particular floor in TLC. And I don't know if you guys need TLC videos, but I like to do TLC during the kind of free energy event when possible. But yeah, so light is not total trash, guys. But probably the most sought after between the light and dark Rudolph's is going to be the dark one. So he's got basically a guaranteed 100% attack down. It is based on crit, and now this is why in my other video I kind of talked about the rerolls. So his skills are based on crit, and while I know it's kind of difficult, and there are a lot of feelings about monsters that require crit, he is dark, and dark monsters naturally do better on crit anyway. So having his skills depend on crit, it's not totally terrible, because generally you're going to want to build darks on crit anyway if possible. And this guy is no different. So he's got a hunter skill. He's got hunter on his 5-star active, which means that they intended for him to be built for damage anyway, because it increases critical hit damage. And it is a little bit weird to have kind of more of a support skill, which is the attack down, in addition to an attack skill. Generally you kind of want one or the other. You want a monster that you can do either be supportive of your attackers, or you want a monster that then you want to make use of all of a monster's attack. But this guy's she's interesting. So he will still do a good amount of damage on his first skill, and then if he gets enough blue souls and his bar is full, then he will do some very nice damage on his second skill. But I do think his skill set is very interesting. Out of the three, I'm pretty sure the dark is probably going to be what most people will end up getting, and for most events it seems like that tends to be the case. But ideally you can get both of these, but like I mentioned in the last video, that is going to be pretty difficult with the kind of requirements that they have to fuse these. But yeah, guys, so this is a really short video, and that is just a little bit about our reindeers, our Christmas reindeer. And so I hope this helped you kind of make your decision on which one you want to pick. Oh, I probably should backtrack, sorry. So the dark one, his primary use is probably going to be mostly in Titans. So the attack down is kind of like a giveaway, and then they're boosting his attack. Now you probably can use him outside of Titans, but right now that seems to be, probably the most ideal place for him. That comes to my mind first. But yeah, so Titans is probably the best place for your dark. Not that you can't use them anywhere else, because you can. If you choose a light, I would pretty much only see her being used in TOC for the light Odin. But like I said, I have the Verde with the same skill, and she's a staple to getting me past that particular stage. The wood one, he's a nice farmer. His attack is going to be a little bit capped because of his level, because of his star level. But yeah, so yeah, sorry guys, just revisiting that. But with that, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Leave me a comment, like my videos, subscribe to my channel.